everybody, and welcome along to my review of Insidious: The Last Key. First of all, I just want to say a shout out quickly to Billsy and the team from 105.7 Radio Metro for sending me along to the preview screening tonight. You guys rock! So Insidious: The Last Key is the fourth and, supposedly final chapter in the Insidious horror franchise kickstarted by Lee Winnell and James Wan of Saw fame. So this movie was directed by Adam Robitel, and it serves as a prequel to the previous Insidious movies in as much as the end of this movie ties in perfectly with the beginning of the first one. This chapter tells a story of Elise, who we've seen in the previous films, played by Lynn Shay, and her team of ghost hunters go to the house where she initially grew up in, because there's some pretty creepy stuff happening to the current tenants. Upon arriving there, she discovers some things about her past in her childhood that she didn't know about, and she also comes face to face with a really weird, creepy demon thing that has keys on its fingers. Now, as much as I'm a really big horror fan, the Insidious films kind of fall into this weird thing for me where I like them when I'm watching them, but I don't remember them that well later on. Like, seriously, right now, if you were to ask me to describe the entire plot of the first three, I'd be like, it's got ghosts in it? But that being said, look, like I said, I like them, so I was looking forward to seeing this one. I heard some mixed reviews, but I thought, go in with an open mind. But I gotta say, this movie's not that good. Probably about halfway through the film, my mind was wandering. I was just slinking down in my seat, kind of yawning, and just really wanting it to be over. Look, on the plus side, Lynn Shay is always good. I mean, she's a horror veteran actress. She's been doing horror films for decades now, and she was as good as always. Her two nerdy co-workers, played by Lee Winnell and Angus Sampson, they were okay, but I think their shtick is a little bit stale now, and to be honest, I mean, the jokes from them were just really forced this time around and not that funny. But look, overall, it just offered nothing new to the horror genre. Like, I think the reason I was so bored throughout this film was because I really felt like I'd seen it all before. And it wasn't in the least bit scary. It was just the copy and paste formula of person doing something slowly in the dark. Oh, there's gonna be something creepy. Ooh, but no, there's not. And then it's quiet. And then jump scare. And, rinse, repeat. And the jump scares just weren't necessary. They were, the things we've seen 100 times before where someone runs in the background and there's a big boom noise. I mean, at least if you're going to rely on worn-out horror tropes like that, at least make your movie fun, at least make the characters enjoyable or something like that. When you compare it to films we've had in the past couple of years, like Lights Out, for instance, I mean, at least that did something a little bit different and it gave us characters that we could get on board with. But honestly, this movie really gave nothing of any sort of merit. I'm probably not going to remember it tomorrow when I wake up. I'm definitely not going to be buying it on Blu-ray. And I'm going to give Insidious: The Last Key a 3 out of 10. And keep my fingers crossed that this is the last one. So guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my review. Look, if you have seen Insidious: The Last Key, what did you think about it? I mean, surely there's going to be some people out there who liked it. So let me know what you thought, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That way you can stay up to date with all of my latest movie reviews. In the meantime, drop me some comments either here or on Facebook. All the social media links are in the description below because I like to talk about movies, and I would love to talk about movies with you. I'll catch you next time.
Click subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest movie reviews. Skynet will be taking over any day now, so what have you got to lose? Nyah.